Let's go. Raptors post-game reaction, talk raps with Adonde. Raptors winning this game 126-113 over the Memphis Grizzlies, and that 3-3 road trip, it's still alive. But it wasn't looking like it at the start of this game. And basketball is a game of runs, folks. One half, you're playing bad. Second half, you pick things up and you start playing better. And this win tonight for the Raptors, they had to get this win because you don't want to go 2-4 or 1-5 on this road trip. So I said 3-3 is still likable, and it still is. But let's talk about the bad and the good. I want to start with the bad first. Now, the bad part, at first half for the Raptors, it's so hard not seeing OG out there, still out with the injury. The defense for the Raptors, folks, I don't know. It's wasn't there, right? That first half giving up 71 points to this Grizzlies team at the half. But other than that, Chris Boucher, man, that first quarter alone, he was getting beat off the dribble. John ran with the posterized dunk, and like Boucher was not himself in that first half. Um, Barnes, great game. First half, I should say. He did, the past few games. He's a rookie. Okay, he's gonna have his struggles. He's doing it right. It's happening right now. But tonight, he did step up. Uh, Tonight, he did finish with 17 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And I talk about the defense also. Like for the first time this season, there's a season high. The Raptors giving up 71 points in that first half. They lose the first quarter, 32-25, and then outscored 39-34 in that second quarter. And also, nice to see guys like Yuta Watanabe back with this team, and he made a presence coming off the bench in that second quarter. A block, a couple of nice plays, finding Van Fleet, and that's the type of energy that the Raptors were missing from guys like Yuta Watanabe. And I just personally believe instead of throwing Boucher off the bench first, maybe they should just put Yuta Watanabe. But I'm not the coach, so and as I said, this game is basketball's a game that runs, right? So Raptors are down by 12, 71-59. Bad second quarter. Although the first quarter wasn't too bad. You're down by 7. Barnes hitting that half court shot at the buzzer there, and then the second quarter. And then the third quarter, we don't know what's been said in the locker room. Whatever nurse said, whatever the coaching staff said to these guys, thing just change quickly. The defensive for the Raptors was on a different level. Sorry. And we see you guys like Precious Achiuwa lighting it up from 3 in that quarter. And he scored all of his 17 points that he scored in that third quarter. 7 for 11, 3 for 3 from 3. This guy was getting it done in the paint also, offensive rebounds in that third quarter. He was lining it up. Gary Trent Jr., man, what a game also. 26 points, tonight, 8 for 17 from the field goal. Uh, Fred Van Fleet finished the game with 23, but that third quarter, Precious Achua set the tone, gave the Raptors some life, and that's what you like to see with teams like the Raptors, because at the beginning of the season they were one of the probably top five defensive rating team, and then they dropped to 21 right now, and you're gonna need guys to step up, right? Guys needs to step up in a situation when you have your star player out, and when you have guys like Achiuwa and Barnes playing on the defense, Siakam also get guys on the defensive end, right? And talk about defense also. Yuta Watanabe off the bench, although he had 3 points, those 3 points coming from the free throw line. But if you did not see that block by Yuta Watanabe on Dillon Brooks, the Canadian, what a block. And Yuta is probably having flashbacks in last season. If you remember the game against Minnesota Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards, when he got posterized, Yuta's, Yuta is saying, "No, I'm not having this again tonight." So here comes Dillon Brooks, baseline, trying to cram Watanabe, and Watanabe times it perfectly, and nice block. Clean block. Uh, they called the foul. Uh, Nick Nurse challenge, a great challenge by Nick Nurse, and the Raptors winning that challenge there. And then this game also, as I said, it was running away from the Raptors in that first half, and the Raptors clamped down the defense on the Memphis Grizzlies, and it was going back and forth, close game, tie game. Grizzlies by two, Raptors tied, Raptors take the lead, Grizzlies take the lead. It was back and forth in that third quarter. Same with the fourth quarter. And basically, the Raptors put away this game midway from the fourth quarter. Gary Trent Jr. Draining threes. Van Fleet making shots also. Off the bench, Mahai Luke with 8 points. You get great contribution, as I said, from Barnes with his 17 points. For Memphis, you know, couldn't contain guys like Dillon Brooks. He had 22. Uh, John Morant, he's gonna get his own with. He had 23 for the Grizzlies, and Bain with 20 points. But I noticed Dillon Brooks. I think it was in that third or fourth quarter. I think fourth quarter. He was getting into it, and it was seeing him draining threes. They were going back and forth with the threes also, man. Him and Gary Trent Jr. And he's there talking a little. Dillon Brooks was talking a lot of trash out there, and then the Raptors basically just shut him up and the rest of the Memphis Grizzlies up in that fourth quarter. So I mean, great game tonight. The Raptors. Let's look at the stats here. They winning on the free throws with 85.7%. They were 47 for 89 from field goal range. Slightly winning that one over Memphis. Were 42 for 82. And on the rebounds, I like to talk about the rebounds. Tonight, they were out rebounded by Memphis 47 to 44, but still get the win. And now we move on to Friday. How would the Raptors respond against the Indiana Pacers coming off from this win. And this was a big win for the Raptors, and they needed this one. So let me know your thoughts about tonight's game. Who's your player of the game? My player of the game is definitely Gary Trent Jr. 26 points in that starting role. As I said, nice to see Watanabe back with the team also. And they're going to need more of his energy for the rest of the season. All right, folks. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Raptor fan out there, keep tuned. My videos. I appreciate everyone that subscribed to me. All of you. All right. Thank you for watching. Great night. Go Raptors, go. And let's get to 500 on Friday. All right. Thank you.